everybody, it's Lisa with Junk Journal Gems. Welcome back to our grocery list project. So as promised, off camera, I have glue on my fingers. Off camera, I sewed the vellum to the paper, and this will be just enough to make it extra sturdy rather than just having the vellum. And what I'm going to do is I noticed the edge of this is a little light. Sometimes when you cut vellum, you see the white edge a little bit. Now, other people may not notice this. This is probably just a me thing, but I just like to make sure it looks all finished. Okay. That's all it took, just needed a little punch. So these pockets, I should say, go on the inside of the cover. So they will go on here like so. Now, because this one overlaps the top one, I'm just going to leave this sitting here and not glue this one on yet. But it will serve as a guide so I can glue this one on. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac again and glue that on. I love how the stitching turned out. I used a different color thread than I normally do, and it might be a color thread that I use more often. It's kind of a antique gold color, and I really love how it looks with both the vellum and this paper. And it's just a wonderful antique-y color. So that might be a regular. Okay, now we can put our base pocket on. Oops. Okay. Going a little too fast for my glue. It wasn't ready for me. All right. So excited about how this is turning out. It's super cute. Okay, there's our bottom pocket. Now I'm trying really hard not to over embellish this, because one thing you got to remember is this is meant to be stuffed full of coupons, and we're going to have a whole notepad in here. And the notepad is what we will work on next. But before we do that, as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, up here I wanted to stamp the word grocery. So I think I only have one R in this set. The set that I'm using is a Bo Bunny Inline Alpha stamp. I don't know if they make this one anymore. I got it at Tuesday Morning a long time ago. So I don't know if it's still a Bo Bunny set. But I wish. I'm just trying to figure out the R will fit about like that. Will I have enough room? I will, but I got to get right up to the edge. All right. Practice page. Ooh, that's going to be great. And this pad is a nice, juicy VersaFine pad. So let's see here. counting. There we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Ta-da! Awesome. Okay, now we need the R and the Y. Still need the R. Get our other letters out of here. I just had the Y. Here it is. And my acrylic block has lines on it, which is great for letters because then you can line them up so they're even. All right, now comes the nerve-wracking part. I'm nervous. Might have gone off just a skosh. Good. I'll take it. Okay, so got that. And then we need to start, well, that's drying. I'm going to set it aside to dry. We are going to work on our notepad. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So what I did was I took several pieces of my 8x8 paper, and because of the size of my folder, it worked out for me to just cut them in half. So each page is 4.5 by, let me tell you, by 8. It's 8x8. So then I cut a piece of cardstock that is also 4 inches wide. And then, so it overlaps on the top, it is, I cut it just a little, I would say 11 and an eighth. You could get away with cutting it at 11. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not. I'm gonna cut it here, so I'll tell you how long it is when I'm done here. I left it on so we could cut it together. So I just marked where I wanted to cut it. And then, here, I'll tell you how long. It is now 9 inches long. So 4 by 9. And then, well, Lisa. Pad goes like this, and then this will fold over the top. I'm just trying to get a go of it. Yep. Now, I just happened to think, I don't know that my stapler is going to go through the size of the bunch I have right here. Hold on. Here's my regular stapler. It's just a swing line stapler. I don't know how this will do. We're gonna find out though right quick. No. The first one made a better attempt at it. I might have to do this differently. Oh, heaven's sake, come on. Give it back to me. Let go of my ego. There we go. See, we all have moments. So the stapler will not work, but never fear, there's another option for us. So what I will do, where is, ooh, you know what I can use? I have this old punch thingy. And let's see here. I've never used this. My husband came home with it from work because he brought home a rubber stamp holder and some stamps. And I'm not going to do the whole pad at one time or I know I'll have a mess. I'm just eyeballing it to make sure that my paper pad is centered. There we go. Oh, that still works really cool. All the little things that make us so happy. You can also just do this with a handheld single hole punch. But I just happened to think I had this right in my craft room, so it was begging to be used. So I thought it necessary to oblige. Right? Okay, so now I need to also, how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to do it the best I can, I guess. Come on. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me when I know I'm right. Okay. Cut them both at the same time. All right, I'll get that out of the way. And we'll grab all our papers. They can fit right in here. And then what I'm going to grab is, I need like a string. Okay, I'm just going to use this baker's twine. And I'm going to tie it in the back because I don't want to see it. You could see it and have this be your decorative part, but I'm going to do one other thing. You could put your magnet underneath this, but I'm not going to do that because that's just not what's in my head. Come on. I wish I'd have never cut off my fingernails. Come on. Hold on. There we go. Is that one? And my Siskers. Oh, my stars. Having to fumble around. Sorry you gotta watch this, but might as well let you see the real world of things, right? There we go. And in the back then, I'm going to tie it. Not worth a bow, Lisa. That doesn't even make sense. I need my husband here right now to hold this for me. There we go. I got it. I'm trimming these down so that there's not so much bulk. When I adhere this to our thing here, I want to just make sure that's dry. I believe it is. So that will go right there. Oh my gosh, this is coming together so cute. I love it. So here's our lace. That's why I just wanted a touch of lace on it. I wish the stapler would have worked. If you have a heavy duty stapler, you're in business, but I don't have one. I'm not going to be in the office anytime soon to use the office one. I don't even know if we still have one. Okay, it goes like this. Now, here comes the magnets. This always takes me a little bit to refresh my memory. When you're taking the magnets off the magnet row, take the top two together and keep them together. The reason being, then you know what sides stick together. And then get rid of these other guys before you have a magnet mess. So we've got our two magnets. And I know then that one of them is going to go under the lace here. Beep. Just like that. That's why I kind of had the circles here. So the circle could disguise the magnet. If you're, you know what? Since I have that tie there, I think I want to use a different lace or ribbon. Hold on. What I'll do is maybe back it with this and then put this over. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna do that. Why am I so shaky today? First off, I want to cut that straighter. Secondly, I'm going to do that. Now, do I just like it like this? Let's just see something here. I was like, where did this pen come from? But it came from this. Goodness me. All right, let's see. And if I have, the thing is, if I have the magnet just under this little fella, you're going to see that bump. But if I have this, what if I put it under there? Ding, ding, ding. That's what we're going to do. Okay. All right. So let's first put this on. Is there a right side up or an upside down? I think that's upside down. Get out the old Fabri-Tac again. Here we go. And we'll put this down here. Now, we will need this bottom part with These magnets are strong. With this side up, facing this paper. And I'm gonna put the tiniest little dot right there in that circle so I can see what I'm doing. Ugh, got glue on me. And again, I'm using, you know what I'm gonna use? When I've used Fabri-Tac in the past, it hasn't held all that well. But my husband got me this extreme glue. It's the Loctite brand. And it's supposed to like hold basically everything. Glass, metal, rubber, leather, plastic, ceramic, you name it. I think I've used this once. Now watch me glue my watch me glue my fingers together or something. I don't have my tweezers here. Might be a good idea. Oh, I'm kind of nervous, you guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slide it under there and then adhere it. Come on. Oh, I can hear it. It's just there. A little dab will do us. That's all it takes. Now, I'm gonna slide them in here. Like so, and stick him. Okay. Just gonna hold it for a minute. Is he sticking? Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm not gonna put that lace on because it might make it too thick. Now, while we're waiting for that, ooh, it did stick. It's on there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is glue this on here. And this I am gonna use the Fabri-Tac for. And I want the pad just like that. Maybe come down just a smidgy. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do the top half, or the bottom half, and then the top half. Oops. I moved. Could still move it. Fabri-Tac is a little forgiving. Thank goodness. Okay. Then I'll come in here and do the top part. I hear like a car alarm beeping outside. Trying to think who would. I wonder if my husband hears that. Oh, there it stopped. Okay. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to glue this top piece down to the top piece of paper. And for that, I'm going to use the art glitter glue because it's got this fine tip. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to hold this top piece in place a little better, because once you're pulling the magnet away, we just want good adherence for that. Okay. Oh, this is coming together so cute. So, so cute. Okay. Now, here is, why is that not sticking there? I didn't put enough on it. User error. Isn't it funny how that happens? It's always the user. Okay, so we've got that. Now up here, I'm going to put another, whoops, piece of the lace here. Or am I? How am I going to hide? Okay, that's the side that sticks. So this needs to go up. So what we're going to do, here's a trick. You take the side of the magnet that goes to your piece. Oh, did it slide up there further? It wants to be right there. So we're just going to let it be. And then you take your glue, once it's where it's going to do its magnet thing. Take your glue, you put it there, and then you bring this down. And that is where that will stay. So yeah, that Loctite glue works pretty well. Whoops, I didn't. It helps if you let it dry too. Hey, Lisa. So I'm going to have to leave that for a little bit, and then I'll come back and we will top that off so that you don't see the secret magnet behind. Okay, everybody, here it is. It is our finished grocery list pad. It's turned out so cute. It's not fully dry yet, but I couldn't wait to show you the final product. I thought about, and you certainly could, put more pockets or different embellishments on the front, but for the purposes of how I'm going to use this, I didn't, number one, I couldn't bear to cover up the pretty paper, and because of how I'm going to slide it in and out of it's like a bill holder thing we keep on our countertop, I didn't want to have things that would catch on the outside. And here's the back of it. So cute. And then you open it up. This is the part that's still drying. Here is our notepad. To tear out a sheet of paper, you can just rip it off if you want. But what I like to do is I take one of my cards and I just use it as a straight edge and tear it. And then you've got a clean tear. And then on this other side, we've got a pocket here for, here, let me use this, a pocket here for coupons or whatever you want to keep in there, and another pocket up here. And tucked back behind this ribbon is the other magnet. So there you go. It's an adorable little grocery list pad. Why have something ugly sitting around your house if you can make your own pretty thing? And something that you can make as a little giveaway for your friends. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll give this a try. Have a terrific day.